Hi guys! So after I put up my New Year's resolution video, I was getting a lot of private messages in my inbox asking me how I was going to go about obtaining my first goal, which was to shed a couple pounds and to just get overall healthy and fit for summertime and bathing suit season and things like that. Because we all know that summer rolls around and we tend to wear short shorts and tiny little skirts and dresses and you know, things like that, lower cut tops rather than like my big sweaters and jeans and stuff like that. So I wanted to get in shape and also just to feel confident overall with my body. I haven't really felt, you know, as comfortable in my own skin as I have in previous years. So I wanted to kind of get back to that feeling because there's really no better feeling in the world than having complete confidence in yourself. So anyway, I have written down a few of the things that I do diet and fitness wise that I would like to share with you. Hopefully this video won't be too long, but it is like a lot of information that I'm trying to pack into one video, so bear with me. So I'm going to start off with like my diet and the things that I eat. So one of the first things I would say is to find healthy alternatives of foods that you really love. I know so many people that diet and they get like so boring and they just eat salads all the time, and I know that when I do that I tend to not stick to it. So just kind of create healthier alternatives of things that you really enjoy eating, and then you won't feel like you're missing out on so much. For example, I love breakfast, and I love like bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches and like rolls and things like that, and those are super bad for you. So I will use an egg substitute or egg whites. And I was eating eggs every day for breakfast, I will say that. And eggs is a good breakfast for you, but high cholesterol runs in my family, and eggs are high in cholesterol. So I stopped eating eggs every day, and I do throw them in every once in a while, but for the most part I use egg substitutes, like the egg beaters. So I will make egg beaters, and I will put a piece of like reduced fat cheese or like organic cheese. I think right now in the fridge we have like Weight Watchers singles, so I'll put like a Weight Watchers sliced cheese on there. And I make turkey bacon, and I put it on the Arnold's, like the sandwich thin breads, the whole grain ones. I actually have them right here. I'll show them to you just in case any of you are like wondering, because this is what I eat like all my sandwiches on. I use it for toast and everything like that, and they're delicious. So it's these. They're called sandwich thins, and they're multi-grain. So that's what those look like. I put burgers on them, everything. They're great. So that's my healthy alternative for like my favorite kind of breakfast sandwich. Also, I love chocolate. So like Russell Stover's made like Weight Watchers friendly chocolates where like each chocolate is 1 point. You can look for those in your grocery store. They're pretty good. Also, dark chocolate is really good for you. So I will buy like individually wrapped squares of like dark chocolate, and every time I want to like reward myself for like a long day at work or, you know, getting a good grade on a test, I'll pop in one of those, and it doesn't feel like I'm cheating, and it's actually pretty good for you. So yeah, healthy alternative. Next is I cut out white bread. I do not eat white bread. I try to stay away from white carbs in general, but I don't make dinner. So, you know, if my mom makes mashed potatoes, I'll just have a smaller serving of that and like a larger serving of my veggies or my protein. Usually the veggies is what I will eat the most of. So no white breads, which is hard because I love bread. I'm a bread fiend. I only eat like whole grains, multi-grain things like that. So when I make pasta, I eat whole grain pasta instead of like the white pasta. It's better for you. When getting Chinese food, instead of getting fried rice or white rice, I get brown rice. So just kind of cut white carbs and like white bread out of your life. Less red meat. I eat less red meat now. Like I said, I don't make dinner all the time, so sometimes I can't control what's made for dinner. My mom will make, you know, roast beef or like steak or something like that, and I'll just have a smaller, you know, portion size of it. And when I buy it for myself, like if I know that I'm going to make dinner, I try to buy organic meat, because the cows that are non-organic are fed cornmeal, and cornmeal, cows can't digest corn, so those cows aren't as healthy as the cows that are organic and eat grass. Obviously, the better the animal is treated while it's alive, the better it is for you when you go to eat it later. Which sounds really gross, like talking about eating animals, but like we do. Not all of us are vegetarians. I'm not a vegetarian. I always wanted to be, but my mom was like, I'm not cooking for vegetarian, and I was like 10, so I couldn't cook for myself. But I do eat meat because I do need protein in my life, and I'd rather get that protein from meat than from other things. We're like vegetarians, we get protein from. I just am careful about the meats that I eat. I try to eat leaner cuts of meat, and I try to eat like chicken and turkey and fish and things like that. Eat lots of fruits and veggies. I often will eat like a fruit before my meal. This way I get like filled up a little bit faster, and I tend to not eat as much of like the starches or whatever else is on my plate because I'm full from the veggie or the fruit. And at dinner I pile lots of veggies on my plate. And it's also good to snack on. Get some carrot sticks, snack on them. I often have celery sticks and like reduced fat peanut butter like a little bit as a snack. So that's good. Light and reduced fat like condiments, so be careful that you're not getting things that are like, you know, like hydrogenated and things like that. So like I only use light mayo. I don't use a lot of mayo to begin with, but if I do, I've only used light mayo, things like that. Shop the perimeters of your grocery store. The perimeters of the grocery store, be like the, you know, around the sides, is where most grocery stores keep the fruits and vegetables, the meats, and the dairies. And those are the things that are going to be better for you, because the things in the aisles are generally chemically treated and processed and things like that, and that's bad for your body in general, to put all those chemicals and processing in there. No hydrogenated like fats, trans fats, saturated fats. I try to stay away from things like that. I try to eat things that are a little, you know, healthier. I do read labels in the grocery store. I am one of those people. Except for like natural fats are good for you. So natural fats come in things like seeds and nuts and avocados. Those kind of fats are good for your body. So don't cut those out of your life. I love avocado. Never skip breakfast. Breakfast is really important, especially if you're trying to lose weight. You should always eat breakfast because it's what starts your metabolism off. The less meals you eat, your body stores whatever it is that you do eat and stores it as fat because it doesn't know like when you're going to give it food again. So eat breakfast to start your metabolism off, and also eat smaller portion meals throughout the day. So have 4 or 5 meals a day, but make them smaller portion, and that'll keep you cutting down on snacks that aren't good for you, like, you know, Doritos and cookies and things like that. Keep you fuller for longer. And when it comes to beverages, a lot of the times we drink a lot of calories. We do. We are a society that drinks a lot of calories. Sodas, juices, coffees, things like that, alcohol, tons of calories that are totally unnecessary for your body. So I stick with water. If I don't like the way water tastes, I'll add a Crystal Light packet. I think Crystal Light packets maybe have 5 or fewer calories, but it gives you a little bit of flavor to your water. The only time I drink juice is like I'll have a cup of orange juice, like literally, I mean like I measure out a cup of orange juice, and I'll have that with my breakfast. Other than that, it's water all day. Occasionally I'll throw myself a green tea. Sometimes I'll treat myself to, I don't know if you've ever had coconut water, but like coconut water infused with guava juice. I found it in the grocery store in like these little juice boxes, and I think they're delicious, and every now and then as a treat I'll have one of those, but for the most part it's water all day, every day. So that's basically my dieting and what I do to cut it back on calories and unnecessary fats and things like that. Oh, and I stay away from fast food, by the way. Like, I needed to say that. I haven't eaten any fast food since I started this on January 1st. None at all, and I would suggest if you're trying to lose weight, you cut that out entirely too. I mean, if you have to have fast food, maybe once a month, but really try to stay away from it. I try to stay away from it in general because I know that once a month is like not easy for me because I'll want it more than that. So if I just don't go near it at all, I'll be okay. So working out, I go to the gym every day. And when I started this, I didn't start eating right and working out every day all at the same time because I knew that was too much for me to focus on. So I started off with eating right so I can kind of get my body used to that and kind of adjust my lifestyle to that. And then I introduced working out in slowly. And I'm at the point where I work out every day because I really just love to. I love starting my day off at the gym. It just makes me feel really, really good, and it makes me feel like I can take on the rest of the day like no problem. Like I can handle anything that's thrown at me. I feel physically stronger and mentally stronger. It's kind of crazy. However, not everybody needs to work out, you know, 7 days a week. I certainly don't need to work out 7 days a week. I could probably be fine doing 4 or 5, but I just, like I said, I really, really like it. So I have 2 days a week that I will do a light workout, which is just me doing cardio rather than like lifting weights and doing any of the other machines and things like that. So 2 days a week I'll do like an hour of cardio at the gym, and I always go for about an hour and a half. So those are my light days. And when I go to the gym, every day I do cardio and I do like weight training and like some work with different like machines and stuff like that, and I'll pick a different body part or a different body section that I want to target while I'm there. So I'll go there, I'll do some cardio, get my heart rate up, and then I will work out my arms, or you know, I'll work out my abdominal area, or like my legs and like butt area. So pick something that you want to work on. Don't work on everything at once. Don't target everything at once, because you'll be super, super sore the next day and it won't be fun. What else? If you're somebody who hates going to the gym, because there are people like that, then get fitness DVDs and do it at home. I have a stability ball at home and some DVDs, and if I can't make it to the gym for whatever reason, if it's like a blizzard outside, or you know, I woke up really late and I don't have time to go that night, but I want to get a workout in, I'll do one right here in my house. Also, if you're somebody who's blessed to live in like a perpetual spring, you know, climate, you could be outside just being active. As soon as it gets warm here, my friends and I are going to be outside all the time, taking bike rides, playing basketball in the park, things like that, just taking walks outside, doing jogs and things like that, because it is fun to be active with your friends outside in a non-gym setting. Sometimes people just don't like the gym. And it's nice if you're somebody who does go to the gym all the time like me to be able to switch it up and do both. And also I would say to get yourself motivated, get a group of friends together that want to do this, or at least one other friend. Right now my friends and I are very much into the same thing, so which is getting back in shape and going to the gym and eating right. So it's easy getting to the gym because we'll all set a time and we'll all go together. Like one person comes and picks everybody else up and we ride to the gym together and we work out for an hour and then we go home. And it's a really fun thing to be able, because it's like a social thing. I get to hang out with my friends and see my friends every day while I'm working out. So that's also good. And you have somebody to talk to and support you when you feel like you're going to fall off the wagon. Like, I don't want to go to the gym today. Like, your friend is like, yes, you have to go. So that they're a great support system. Also, I have Post-it notes hung up along the side of my bed. One is that I made myself. One is a picture of a bikini, and it says, "Are you ready?" Like, are you ready to put on this bikini? So it like helps me get out of bed, because I'm like, ugh. The other day my friend texted me and she's like, "I'm really tired, like I don't want to get out of bed." And I was like, think about the beach, boys, and bathing suits, the 3 B's, and you'll get up. Excuse me, that's my phone. Also, if you're somebody who doesn't really know how to get yourself started, or doesn't know different workouts to do or different recipes to make to be healthy, pick up different magazines. I love Shape and Self. They're great kind of fitness and health magazines. Shape is like my all-time favorite fitness and health magazine. They're chock full of recipes and different workout plans and things like that. Other magazines have them as well, definitely. A lot of magazines have online like health and fitness kind of plans and things like that, where you like sign up. They're completely free to sign up, and you can read comments from other people doing it. They have like fitness plans up that you can follow and then comment on after you try them, and different recipes you can try. Glamour actually has a pretty good one. I'll put the website below if I can remember to do it. They also have like a body mass index calculator, a BMI, and they have a calorie counter thing that kind of just, you put in your age and your weight and your BMI, and it tells you how many calories you're supposed to have a day, like, which can also be helpful for you. I will put the web address below. And that's really it. That's really all I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about. If you have any other questions about this, if any more interest you have in this, you can leave me a comment. Maybe I'll make it like a regular kind of segment on here, and I'll show you different snacks and different breakfasts and lunches and dinners, because I know it gets so hard when you're trying to eat healthy. You run out of ideas. At first you seem like you got everything going good, and then eventually you're like, I'm tired of eating this. I've eaten it every day this week. So it gets a bit repetitive. So just let me know, and I'll put up, you know, my different things. Maybe I'll put up some cooking videos on here as well. I think that would be really fun, but I'm only going to do it if you guys are interested. So definitely let me know below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!